Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Today, we're going to try to find the source of radiation that we've been tracking for a while now. So let's get back out there. Last episode, we raided that vault, got in the armory, made some good money, some cool gear. Little underwhelming, but good haul. We can always go back there too if we need more money. Now, investigate the east pump station and the source of radiation. All right, we're going to do that today. Try to stay on course. What are they firing at? Let's get to the Mojave. Welcome to fabulous New Vegas. Oh, I haven't even been to Vegas yet. I shouldn't be surprised how my gameplays go. I am the king of distraction. There's the shiny. I will find it. Okay, so this way. Aerotech Office Park. Is this an actual place? I don't know if we should go in here. Okay, we got some friends in here.
Welcome, brother. How can I help you?
What's the deal with all these refugees?
Poor lost souls, most of them. They thought to come to New Vegas and find their fortunes on its shining strip. But the journey is often long, and the price to enter the city is steep. Those who could not pay ended up here, hoping to earn the caps they need. Some find honest labor, but more fritter away what little they've saved on crooked gambling and cheap liquor. Still, I minister to them as I can.
What do you do here?
I give what aid and comfort I can. I have medical knowledge thanks to my time with the followers.
Can you heal me?
I would be happy to, should you require it. You seem to be in fine health now.
You never know. I think there was more noble of you.
I only do what I can to help. Farewell, friend.
Hey.
Something I can help you with, stranger?
What exactly is this place?
This here's where folks go when their luck runs out. Drifters up from the Republic, locals that can't turn a dime, drunken reprobates from all around. And if you don't have the caps to get onto the strip, odds are you'll end up here.
Sounds like a chaotic place. Is there any way I can help?
Well, I am a little short-staffed. Maybe you could give me a hand. Some people have gone missing from the camp lately. I haven't seen any signs of violence or heard about any feuds. They just up and vanished. And I've also got Keith and his gambling to deal with. I know that skunk's cheating folk out of their savings. I just can't prove it.
Can you tell me about these missing people?
They never seem to have much in common. That's why I didn't notice it sooner. Young folks, old folks, men, women, all disappearing. I remember a family with a little blonde girl. She never talked much, but she always carried this little stuffed teddy bear.
Can you remember anything else?
Seem to recall a lot of them did business with those scavengers over on the west side. Dermot and St. James.
Tell me about this Keith.
Keith's a two-bit hustler. He runs a gambling operation out of his shack. Ask me, he wins way too often to be playing fair. I suspect he's running drugs, too. I just can't prove it. Maybe you can find something. Talk to him, poke around his shack, something.
Who are you?
Captain Parker. I'm in charge of this camp. See ya.
All right, so we got a refugee camp of some sort. This looks run down. Hello? Anyone here? Looks abandoned. Ooh, a star bottle cap. Very nice. Cram. Ooh. That could come in handy. Well, this was not much of a find. Like a locked door, huh? Oh. Hello? It's like, I've done that to himself. I don't think anybody's been in here in a little while. I've been in here already? I don't think so. Okay, well. Much over here. I think there's another building we could go inside, though.
The NCR appreciates good citizens like you.
Hey.
Your lady friend seems out of place here. Good to see a friend of our government.
Huh. These junkies haven't searched the desks. Been all over these caps. Unless that's where they're hiding them. Ooh. So all the cards. Nice. All right, we got the evidence we needed.
Hello.
Huh.
Hey.
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 All right, guys, that's enough.
Hey there. Fancy a game of caravan?
Hmm.
Come on back.
Let's see if I can get my speech up. I can. Barter. Do I have anything that makes my speech increase? Oh. I have to. No way I don't. Huh. Apparently I do not.
Hey there. Fancy a game of caravan? Name's Keith. You feeling lucky? I got games of chance, games of skill, games of you name it. Want to win a little cash? Your loss.
Hmm.
Come.
All right. Well, we have enough to pin on him anyway. You guys just leave your drugs right on the open. Don't mind if I do. I should probably get some sleep, huh? You just
Hey.
take my bed. Where do you figure that guy goes? Here, maybe? There's a lot more guys here than I thought. Who's detecting me? if I do. You guys don't have any idea how bad I need this. Okay. Had a tough time lately. Who's Frank Weathers?
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
I don't know. Who are you?
My name's Frank Weathers. I'm a farmer, got a few hundred acres near Junktown. Well, I was a farmer. I guess I'm not much of anything now.
How do you know about the Legion? Or what do you know?
They're cannibals, slavers, and worse. I hear rumors they're poised to overrun the entire Colorado River Valley, and even the army won't be enough to stop them. One of the officers here, or at Camp McCarran, might be able to tell you more.
Why'd you come all the way out to New Vegas?
Why does anybody? I thought I'd strike it rich at the tables, make my fortune, and never have to plow those damn fields again. I just wanted to provide for my family, and now they're gone. All gone. God forgive me.
What happened to your family?
We were crossing the Mojave, not far from Searchlight, when a band of Caesar's Legion slavers came out of nowhere. They took my family.
Some projector you turned out to be. So sorry, can I help?
You do that for a complete stranger? Thank you, my friend. The army says they don't have the available manpower, as if the city is more important. From what I've gathered from NCR Rangers, they were most likely taken to Cottonwood Cove. You might start there.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have you found out what happened to those missing refugees?
I'll be back later.
Keep at it. I need to find out what happened.
You don't care about my cards? Is that it?
Found out what happened to those...
All right, fine. Whatever. I uncovered a scandal, but you don't want to hear about it until I find the refugees. All right, let's get back to our radiation problem. This might be the pump station? What is that? NCR troop? Yes. Okay, I think we've already been in that building. I think the radiation might be this way? Maybe it's towards the lake. Oh, that's how we got into the vault in the first place. That's right. I remember we were going towards the lake. Got distracted with the vault. Yeah. It's all coming back. This is how you end up on side tangents. Probably should keep an eye out. Just in case. You never know. What is that? Giant bug sound. I don't like it. Okay, so why does it keep hovering around here? Like we're right on top of it. This is the lake, so let's go check it out. is this place? I hear water. That's a good sign. What in the world? There's blowflies? The train's up there. The golf course? Was a golf course.
Glad you're with us.
Veronica? Don't come scare me like that. What do we have here? NCRA Quartertron. Squad readiness report. Squad CG 554 to Misfits. Rifle range report. Squad CG 554-2 demonstrates consistently poor marksmanship and lacks basic firearm skills. Team coordination is minimal at best, and individual rivalries crop up frequently. Recommend further basic training and team building exercises. Final analysis, poor. Squad CG 554 has demonstrated an appalling lack of skill with regards to the basic explosive armaments of the NCR Army. It is, to speak frankly, a miracle they retain all of their limbs. Extensive retraining with dummy rounds is highly recommended. Final analysis, poor. Access denied. Ranger detachment reports not available from the system.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Morning.
Specific the Ranger headquarters on.
Talk to Chief Hanlon if you have any questions. He's usually up on the balcony. We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Yeah. Okay, hello. You steal NCR equipment, tools, and personal property. You are his bitch. The NCR needs you. Strong. Do not eat irradiated food. Legion awaits the gates of hell, and the NCR is going to send them in.
Morning.
What I know, I keep to myself. Careless talk costs lives.
Morning.
Good morning. You guys all funneling in, huh? Breakfast? We got over here. Storage room? Who's this guy? Is that a giant robot? Is that a Gundam? Don't mind, right? They're gonna be really surprised when they go to restock. Why is there an engine just sitting here? A big bathtub. Who just ran away? It's not like a safe I can open. Weird.
Hey,
Hi. A lot of needles in here. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Trying to find your dress, Veronica. Don't have any luck. Get you something nice. Hmm. Okay, I'm not going that way. Where is this guy? Like you guys are just okay with me wandering around to each room. Chief Hanlon.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now. Looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs.
You could say that.
Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
Tell me about yourself.
Folks around here call me the chief, but handling's just fine. The Rangers run themselves pretty well, but I try to lend a hand. Mostly administrative work, helping coordinate intel on the radio. That and keeping an eye on the fires growing across the water.
Fires?
Legion fires. They burn high wherever the Legion goes. Caesar's a hard man to figure out, but he always wants you to know when more troops are at your front door. Shoot.
What do you know about Caesar?
The best of the best, worst of the worst. He came out of NCR, one of the followers of the apocalypse. Like a lot of the followers, he went out in the wilderness with a partner to try to help those who needed helping. Not much different from how the Rangers used to be. Except with books and medicine instead of guns.
Where did he go?
Out to the Grand Canyon. He met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham. Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribes. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoots down there, back when they were still at war with every other tribe in the Southwest.
How did a follower wind up becoming Caesar?
Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots or they were going to get wiped out with the rest of the tribe. Showed them how to use guns, how to make explosives. Once he taught the Blackfoots a thing or two, they needed him. And he no longer needed the followers, NCR, or anyone else. He decided he could remake the tribes of the Southwest whether they wanted it or not. He became Caesar, and Joshua Graham became his legate, his right hand. That's where Graham stayed until Hoover Dam.
What happened to Graham after Hoover Dam?
Losing the dam was the worst defeat the Legion ever suffered. Graham had been with Caesar since the beginning, but he had to set an example. The Praetorians covered Graham in pitch, lit him on fire.
Jesus Christ.
Down into the Grand Canyon he went.
So that was the end of Graham?
It's not that clear cut. You have to understand, Graham was the toughest son of a gun anyone around these parts had ever seen. Before Hoover, we had 5 kill reports on Graham from Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters who tried to take him out. Some folks think he's still alive. Call him the Burned Man.
Are the Blackfoots part of the Legion?
Yes and no. The Blackfoots don't exist anymore. Just like any other tribe that gets swallowed by the Legion. Caesar takes the tribal out of the tribe. Scrapes and burns off tattoos, breaks up families, forces mixed breeding so all the old loyalties die away. The only tribe in the Legion is the Legion. Caesar is the chief, father, and God, all rolled into one.
This guy's insane.
Shoot.
How's the NCR doing?
It's no secret we've had better campaigns. Holding this whole length of river isn't easy. We're stretched thin and the long 15 just keeps getting longer. Slow to get supplies, slower to get reinforcements. NCR's Senate has got funds tied up at the boneyard. And President Kimball ordered our most experienced rangers to chase ghosts down in Baja.
Why are funds tied up at the boneyard?
Senate elections are coming up. Local representatives don't want to push any more funding to the Mojave campaign because it's unpopular. Most of the folks around the boneyard haven't been to New Vegas and probably never will. All they know is that their money gets sucked away to this desert and their brothers, sisters, sons, and daughters die here.
What's going on in the Baja?
It's complicated. Goes way back. I told President Kimball that we need more rangers here. He accepted that, but took the most experienced ones and sent them south. Patrol rangers are good men and women, but we're about to fight a war.
What about the troopers?
You've seen it yourself. Some of them don't even have proper service rifles or armor. Our heavy infantry, power armor units, they're back in NCR territory protecting the interests of Brahmin barons against small-time raiders. Brahmin barons only have one vote at the ballot box, but they have a lot of money to throw around.
Lobbyists.
Shoot.
What's the Legion been up to?
Not too long ago, they took Nelson and Searchlight. They got some camps on the eastern shore of the Colorado, and the monstrosity on the hill across the lake. That's for Caesar. Some folks don't believe he's here yet, but you can tell. He's the eye of the storm. It all roils and spins around him. You don't have to see the man to see the effect he has.
What about Nelson?
Nelson was barely set up. We had a big stretch of unprotected land between Forlorn Hope and Searchlight, and Nelson was the solution. A Decanus named Dead Sea took the place and caused a lot of damage.
What happened at Searchlight?
Searchlight was worse. One of Caesar's Frumentari must have found something in there. Flooded the whole camp with radiation. Shoot.
What about the Rangers?
I could tell you a lot if you had the time. But at my age, I'm not sure which of us would get tired first. What do you want to know?
Any good stories to tell?
Suppose it depends on what you think's good. Most folks want to hear about Hoover Dam and Boulder City, but it's a long story. If you want some tall tales about hunting down slavers or busting up gangs, talk to one of the younger rangers.
Must be something good Rangers have done that you're proud of.
It's kind of a long one, but all right. About 25 years ago, a group of NCR settlers pushed way south into Baja. I guess it doesn't seem so far now if you look at a map, but back then they were out of ways. They built this little shanty town around a well in the middle of nowhere. Called it Rattletail. Word got back to one of our stations that raiders had been attacking the place. I went out with 6 rangers. We must have been on the trail for a week before we got to Rattletail. We lost one woman to night stalkers and another almost died of dehydration. When we reached the place, it's 6 shacks set up around an old well. There's over 24 bodies lying in the dunes way outside of town, and 5 men with 308 rifles crouched behind sandbags. And these bodies, these people out in the sand, they aren't raiders, aren't even heavily armed. They're just people who were trying to get to the only well in 50 miles. I didn't have to talk to the men to see that they did not care one bit. They had planted an NCR flag over the well. They would not budge until every last one of them was laid out dead and cold. So I walked up and told them there was a group of raiders coming, 100 strong. I made up some cockamamie name for them and everything. The men looked at each other, looked at us, and asked me what we were going to do about it. I told them we would take them back into NCR territory because we had already lost 10 rangers on the way out. 10 rangers, 5 men with 308 rifles. Well, that was enough for them. They packed up what they could and we took them back north. Last I heard, they settled somewhere in Anza Borrego. Raised bighorners. Had some tough times, but it worked out okay for them. So there you go. That's my one bit of good.
What happened at Hoover Dam, Boulder City?
In big battles, Caesar deploys his legionaries in waves. Recruits up front, prime soldiers behind the recruits, old guard bringing up the rear. Opponents wear themselves out dealing with the first 2 waves, if they survive that long. When the veterans step up, there's not much fight left. Caesar can adapt, though, and when required, he can run any mix of legionaries as skirmishers and still retain order in the ranks. Joshua Graham, Caesar's old legate. he wasn't so flexible. When the Legion attacked Hoover Dam, General Oliver ordered his troopers back to the middle ground just after first contact. Graham pushed all of the legionaries onto the dam, filling the east side with recruits up front and veterans in the back, by the book. But once they were in, they were stuck there. Oliver's troopers were entrenched and wouldn't give a foot. That's when we ordered the Rangers and the 1st Recon sharpshooters to start picking off veteran Legion officers from a high ridge west of the dam. That only lasted about a minute before Graham ordered the back ranks to push through to the front and rush the ridge. Caused total chaos among the younger legionaries. Oliver's troopers fell back to the side walkways and stayed out of the veterans' way. By the time the veterans got to the ridge, we were already in Boulder City. They followed us down there, but we were out before they realized what was happening. We'd packed the old city with C4 and dynamite. Crude, but it did the job. Those who didn't die in the blast were in no position to mount a defense. The ones left on the dam didn't know what to do. The troopers routed them. Graham pulled the remaining legionaries back, but the battle was over. He went south, back to the Grand Canyon, back to Caesar. And that was the last we saw or heard from Joshua Graham.
Huh.
Adios.
Cool. Alright, so this is not where we have a radiation problem from, though.
Hey, friend, need something? Well then, take 2 shots of whiskey and call me in the morning. Little doctor humor. Okay, let's have a look. And there we go. Now, try to stay off the stuff, you hear?
Alright. Good as new.
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
Hello.
Oh, hell. What is it now?
How'd you end up at Camp Golf?
I've been here since the first push into Vegas. Back in the day, this camp was the hotspot for conflicts with the Legion, Raider tribes, you name it. These days, I spend most of my time trying to beat a little discipline into the soldiers under my command. I've gotten soft with no action.
So what do you do now that the fighting's died down?
Mostly drill the troops, try to keep the discipline up and combat readiness high. It's not the easiest job in the world. Soldiers without a mission get bored very easily. Still, with the Legion just across the river, we have to be ready.
Sounds like you're a little disappointed in your troops.
Disappointed? We call them the misfits for a reason. They're undisciplined, lazy, and they have absolutely no esprit de corps. The squad leader's got some promise, kid named Mags. But as for the rest, I don't see much hope. I'm going to make them shape up if it kills me, though. Or them, for that matter.
Maybe I can help with them in the ship.
You're welcome to try. Hell, maybe they'll listen to somebody they don't see as an authority figure.
How do you like serving in the army?
Man, it's my life. I joined up when I was 16. I don't know how to do anything else.
Joined at 16, you're still a sergeant?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to get promoted out of the field. I didn't join up to drive a desk. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
We won't go quietly. The Legion
Yeah.
on that.
I know. Somebody in here. Mind if I do? Basically working for the Legion now, right? What's theirs is mine. So we already looted everything. What the hell?
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
We won't go quietly. The Legion.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Thanks. Where are all these recruits I'm supposed to ship shape? Is anything good? What is that for? Junk? Nice. All right. Well.
Glad you're with us.
No problem. Map is huge. I did not expect this to be so big. That's what she said. It's not great. Losing some pressure there. These Brahmin are just, or whatever those things are. What are they? Bighorn bull. Living in that radiation. Nice. Is this just going back in a circle? Yeah, so that's where we came around. Right? So do I need to go on top of this mountain? Is that the deal? What was that noise? Sounds scary. Is that it? What is that? Okay, well, I think we found the source of the radiation. Isn't this the same vault cave? Did I just not trigger? A completion? Or is this a different version of the cave? Yeah, this is the vault. Okay, so I don't need to go in here again. Must be something I missed. Totally been in here. Not really sure what to think here. I guess I solved the mystery. Huh, I don't know. Maybe it's bugged. Sneak attack. All right, well, I guess we're not solving the radiation problem. If anybody knows in the comments what I need to do, let me know. Maybe next episode we'll go after this bounty. Sounds kind of cool. Violet. Turning violet, Violet. Built a nice wall around this place. Ooh, baby. New Vegas steel. Alrighty. Factory automation tests in progress. Current test time 204 years. Lucky 38 executive order. What does that do? you guys making? All right. Place is just going to keep going forever. A lack of security around here. Ooh.
Damn it, shit.
Alright, I might be a little too overpowered now. I'm old world blues seasoned. And nobody can stop me. Alright, well. Where's their target? Where'd you go? Somebody in here?
You like this side? And if you're
Ooh, baby. All right. Well, problem was taken care of. Now time to go find Violet. Oh, Violet, I'm here. Come on out and play. Okay. Okay.
When I find you, I'm gonna eat your spleen.
come on.
Oh, baby. Not gonna lie. It's very amusing. Yeah, you don't mind if I borrow that, do you? Hello, Duke. That. Service rifle, eh? Try it out. Nice. I do not see a Veronica here. Veronica. Where are you? Murray's Neon Sign Designs, Factory Foreman Station. Company Everett's Building and Garden Supplies, Scott Everett. Quantity 3, different dimensions. Interior lights, exterior lights. Description, single-sided sign, red and white colors. Sans serif typeface. Sans serif. Top line reads Everett's on red background. Large typeface, lines 2 and 3 read Building and Gardens on a white backdrop. Medium typeface, all caps. Line 4 reads supplies on a red background. Small typeface, all caps. Kingman's Barbecue, Felix Weaver. Double-sided sign, black and brown, white colors. Kingsman on a black background. Vertically below reads Barbecue on brown background. Incident, broken glass. Kevin dropped one of the glass tubes today while forming it. He ended up with a nasty cut in his hand from the broken glass. Fortunately, no one else was hurt. I bandaged his hand and had him clean it up before sending him home. One more accident like that, I might have to let him go. Kid's too accident prone. Incident, elevator. One of the elevators to the upper loading dock broke down again. Unfortunately, Jonathan was inside waiting to unload, and the sudden stop caused one of the signs to slip in its pallet, and it broke his leg. He'll be out for the rest of the month while it heals. Okay, well, there's no Veronica here. Unfortunate. here? Thought I heard something. Oh, looks like I've cleared out this place pretty well. There's a few stragglers left, though.
You like the sight of
Ooh, baby. Oh. Okay. All clear. Well, we're already over an hour, so we'll pick up here next time. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you very soon back in the Wasteland. Bye-bye.
Dusty skies and a broken dawn, craters where the green was drawn. I see shadows where